I'm gonna try to beat Pokemon Heartgold using only shiny Pokemon. I hunted for some crazy Pokemon this run, so I think you guys will enjoy it. The odds of finding a shiny are 1 in 8,192, so as you can guess, this was no easy task. Let's get right into this. I woke up in New Barktown with only one goal in mind, finding a shiny Pokemon, and that's exactly what I did. I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably the fastest soft resetter in the game, and after a long and painful 23 minutes and around 1,500 encounters, this is what happened. I'm a bit sick while recording this video, so try and ignore my voice. Yo, we got it! Yo, we got another shiny! We got a shiny Chikorita, that is so good. Oh, not again. But hey, I mean, a shiny's a shiny and I'll take it. Chikorita, welcome to the team. And I'm gonna call you Nate. I never realized, but when your Pokemon follows you, the shiny sparkles appear on the screen too. Pretty cool. With this beautiful orange leaf following my every step, it was time for my adventure to begin. I saw a red-haired guy just staring through this window, which I thought was a bit weird, but hey, not my problem. I then gave my mom a final goodbye and left on my journey with no money, no spare clothes, and no friends. Okay, who thought this was a good idea? Anyways, I tried out Nate in battle, shared a moment with this old guy, visited Professor Oak, battled my rival who didn't even have a shiny Pokemon. Cringe. I then made it to Violet City where I wasted no time and headed straight to Sprout Tower. Took on about 100 Bellsprouts, barely made it out alive, and then finally challenged the first gym leader who we of course absolutely destroyed. I then received this egg which I was debating shiny hunting, but maybe later. Next up, I visited the ruins of Alf, Nate evolved into this beautiful Bayleaf, and I stumbled upon this route with a Mareep, and I mean some other nice... but hey, there's a Mareep. So here's where I set up camp and started the hunt for my next teammate. After just over 6 hours and around 7,200 encounters later, here's what happened. Yo, what? Yo, we got a Mareep. We actually got the best one. Oh, that pink looks so good. It really hurts to speak, but that is a great find. I won't make you listen to sick Darkrai any longer, but hey, we actually managed to get the best one. I more than happily accepted Mary the Mareep onto the team and kept on going. Or that was the plan, but honestly, I couldn't wait to evolve her, so I took her to level 15, and just like that, we had ourselves a shiny Fluffy. My next challenge was the second gym leader, but after a quick sweep, the second gym badge was ours. I then thrashed my rival, chased a far-fetched, contemplated my entire existence. Mary, why do I chase ducks for a living? I then chopped my way out this forest, lost all my money gambling at the radio station, and then recklessly challenged the third gym. I realized at this point that I would need to do a lot more training to beat this game because, as usual, Whitney kicked my ass. She literally stopped me from moving 4 turns in a row. This game, bro. I guess this is a good time to introduce one of this run's challenges. Every time I black out, I'll have to spin this wheel and do one of the following challenges. So after spinning the wheel, it turned out that I had to go hunt for a shiny Pokemon just to run away from it. So what did I do? I made my way to the nearest patch of grass, and after around 3.5 hours, or 4,500 encounters later, I found one. And it was arguably the best one, and as you can see from my reaction, this was not a fun experience. That there left me traumatized, and I was determined to not let that happen again. I made sure to overlevel the heck out of my team and annihilate Whitney, and that is our third gym badge. I'm not gonna lie, nothing too interesting happened between the third and fourth gym. I mean, I got arrested, resurrected a dead tree that turned out to be a Pokemon, found the 3 legendary dogs tap dancing in the middle of this old library, got my very own dance from the blue one, and then took on the gym leader. Casual Tuesday, right? Well, that badge was no struggle for my Fluffy, although I can't say the same for that gym puzzle, but hey, that's our 4th gym badge. At this point, my teammates were getting kinda lonely, so I decided to find myself a new shiny Pokemon. Before this though, it was time for Fluffy to evolve, and check this bad boy out. Damn, this team looks good. It took me a while to decide where I wanted to hunt, but eventually I decided that I was gonna spend the next 6 hours and nearly 6,000 encounters in the ocean, and I finally found my 3rd teammate, and I was not disappointed. With that anime tentacle boy as the newest addition to my team, it was time to hammer out some plot. I surfed my way to Cinewood City, disturbed this man's shower, and earned myself the 5th gym badge. I then surfed all the way back to Olivine City, infiltrated the lighthouse, cured this way inferior Ampharos. What? You're not even pink? I then wasted no time and quickly took out Jasmine for our 6th gym badge. I could try and make these battles seem intense, but trust me, they are not. So after this, I made my way to Mahogany Town where I was in the mood to go for a little shiny hunt. Firstly though, I got extorted by some pixels and then made it to my next shiny hunt location. And after around 20,000 hours and 100,000 encounters, this water snake ended up being red. And there goes my well-earned 4th teammate. After this, Lance congratulated me for my hard work finding that shiny, and together with him, we investigated the Team Rocket HQ, took down its leader, chased a bird who ended up knowing how to talk somehow, and then shut down this generator and saved the day. Look, I wish I could make these gym battles interesting and make you think this is a hard challenge, but I pretty much one-shot his entire team. One badge left to go. Shortly after this, I cosplayed Team Rocket, evolved Bayleaf into this awesome shiny Meganium, took down Team Rocket's leader, got a rainbow wing, traversed the icy path, and made it to Blackthorn City for my final gym challenge. After making it through this easy puzzle, I made it to the even easier gym leader, and after just a few quick rounds, I realized I had neglected leveling up my team and I blacked out. This does mean that I have to spin the wheel though, so let's see what we get. So I have to catch my next Pokemon with only 5 Pokeballs, and the next shiny I'm gonna hunt for is, well, I'm sure you've seen the thumbnail, so this is not gonna be fun. Well, I did get the final gym badge eventually, which means it's time to keep on going. I fought my way through the Dragon's Den, passed the exam, took down 7 Kimono girls for literally no reason. I then entered the bell tower and made it all the way to the top. I witnessed this beautiful ritual to summon Ho-Oh, and here's where the grind began. The massive legendary bird landed in front of me, and here's where the soft resetting began. This took me around 7 hours and 7,000 encounters, but after all that time, it was most definitely worth it. I finally found the shiny Ho-Oh, but remember when I spun the wheel? Yeah, I only have 5 Pokeballs to catch this guy, so please wish me luck. I paralyzed it, took it to low health, and tried catching it. It escaped the first Pokeball, and the second, and third, and fourth. Hey, look at that squirrel! And just like that, we caught a shiny Ho-Oh. My team is looking amazing right now, but I'm far from done. I'm still missing a teammate. But before that happens, let's go become champion of Johto. I started off this journey where it all began. I flew back to New Barktown, scaled a waterfall, made it through the Victory Road, and entered the Pokemon League. The Elite Four was, well, it wasn't much of a challenge. And the champion, let's just say that wasn't too bad either. But my journey does not end here. Where would the fun be in ending the run without a full team? So what did I do? I took the first trip to Kanto, and after spotting Suicune for the final time, I set my very final save and started soft resetting. And after just under 5 hours and 6,000 encounters, I finally found myself a shiny Suicune. And after swiftly catching it, both these legendaries would now follow me, just like you should too. But at this point, even though my team looks pretty damn awesome, that red Gyarados just feels a bit cheap. It doesn't feel like I've earned myself a full shiny team yet. I know it took me 20,000 hours and all that, but that's just not enough. I still want to look for one final teammate, but for that to happen, I gotta go beat every single Kanto gym, and that's exactly what I did. I thought it was gonna be a chore getting all 8 badges, but honestly, it was a lot of fun, and I got to use my team a lot more than I normally would. I also found this Articuno along the way, but we're gonna look for someone even better. And after finally obtaining the 8th gym badge from Blue, it was time to go on my final shiny hunt. I flew back to Cerulean City, crossed this golden bridge, entered the Cerulean Cave, which by the way was glitched out, so I had to travel through the entire cave with a completely black screen. Trust me, that was not fun, and it took me ages. I then set my final save in front of Mewtwo. Trust me, he is there. And here began the final soft resetting. This one wasn't too bad, and after around 3 hours and nearly 3,000 encounters later, I finally managed to get one, and look how amazing he looks. I'd say this was definitely worth it, and just like that, we caught ourselves our final teammate. And what a banger to end this video on. Make sure to subscribe if you liked the video and leave a comment on what I should do next. Make sure to watch another.